Hey, y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess, and today we're doing Thankful 50 Challenge 2025. It's hosted by me, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. It is an open collaboration for the month of November. You will upload your list of 50 or more or less reasons that you're thankful for. You will also need to tag 3 channels. Use the hashtag Thankful50Challenge25. Tag me and attach the playlist. I'm also asking everyone that is participating this year to share out the others in this collaboration so that they can get further reach. And you don't have to be tagged to participate. I've written down my list of 50 things that I'm thankful for, and I'm a little froggy today, so forgive me. This is also the third year of the Thankful 50 Challenge. How about that? Very excited to bring it again this year, and I hope I get a lot of channels participating. And of course, we want the viewers watching. So y'all come on in and grab some coffee and grab some iced tea. There's some donuts on the counter over there. Just go enjoy yourself and find a seat. My number one thing on my list, and by the way, my list is not in any particular order, uh, but God, and God is first because God, then your husband, and then your family. That's the way it is biblically, and so I am very, very grateful that I am a God believing Christian. God has brought me through some very, very rough times, and I have seen miracle after miracle in my life. And I'm very, very grateful for His presence in my life and that of my family. Number two would be our church family. Uh, when we moved up here, we went around to several churches and never really felt quite at home. Something was just not there that we were looking for. And we found our church home and we felt welcomed immediately. We were escorted into a classroom full of fellow believers um, that were couples, and we absolutely love each and every one of them. We love our pastors and the staffs there, the workers behind the scenes, the volunteers, and the church members in general. But we also love the community that our church is in and the outreach that our church is doing with food pantries, with Room in the Inn, and so many other programs. So I'm very, very grateful for that. Number three is my husband. My first marriage was not a good one. It was quite abusive, and I got out of it and never intended on getting married again. And he found me in church. He found me where I was supposed to be, and I am so grateful that God sent him my way. He has become dad to my children. He is grandpa to my grandchildren. Well, actually, they're ours. We look at it that way. And he is the provider of the home. He takes good care of me. He works endlessly and tirelessly 7 days a week. Whether it's on his full time job or here around our homestead, he's always working on something. So I'm very, very grateful for him. And he treats me well, and he brought me some beautiful roses. I'm so thankful for that. He kind of gets upset when I don't show the roses, but he did bring me some roses. And I love him just so, so much. I'm so grateful for him to be in my life because I'll be honest with you, I don't know where I would be without him. Number four, I'm grateful for my family. I have two son in laws, I have two daughters, I have four grandsons, and I love each and every one of them unconditionally. I love them with all my heart, and I would love to spend more time with them, but the miles between us does not make my heart less interested in their life and less love from me to them. So I'm very, very grateful for the family that God has given me. But I'm also grateful for the extended family, also um, in laws, grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, all of that. I'm very, very grateful for the family that we have. Number five was my friends. I'm very, very thankful for friends. I don't have a lot of close friends, but I am very, very grateful for the friends that I do. And those friendships mean the world to me. It means I have something outside my family nucleus that I can go to, um, whether it's to have a girls' day out or just to socialize. I'm very, very grateful for those friendships. Number six, I'm very grateful for this YouTube channel. Um, and that means that I'm grateful for each one of you that views my channel. So thank you for the views. Thank you for keeping up with what's going on my homestead and being a part of my life through YouTube. It's a great platform for us to get to know each other and to grow together. Number seven, I'm grateful for the energy that gets me through the tough days. There was a time in my life that I literally could not do a lot of things, and I'm very, very grateful for what I can do. And I pushed myself daily to get through simple chores that some people take for granted. Um, but I'm very, very grateful for having energy to do it. Like I said, there was a time when I didn't have that energy because of all the autoimmune stuff going on in my body. Number eight, I'm grateful for the garden we had this year. Oh my goodness. We had an abundant harvest, and I'm so grateful. We're still gleaning a few things from that summer garden and trying to get in that fall and winter garden, although it's slow. But that garden is a lifeline to us. That means less trips to the grocery store and more organically grown fresh produce for my husband and I to enjoy. And we share out of that garden also to our friends and family. Number nine, I'm grateful for my home pantry. I didn't always have a home pantry that was all home canned goods. Well, it's mostly all home canned goods. We still have a few store bought canned goods that we purchase to fill in areas that I'm not canning. But years ago, I would can jams, jellies, and pickles, and I have increased my knowledge. I watched my mom and my grandma can, and so I had some knowledge. And I have learned how to can meats, vegetables, soups, um, condiments, tomatoes, and tomato products. And I'm very, very grateful for every skill that I have learned over the years. And I try to share those with each of you. I'm not guaranteeing that everything that I do is right, but I try to present what is right and good with home canning. And the home pantry has saved us a ton of money. I'm going to try to move fast because I'm already 8 minutes in. Number 10, we have huge flocks of chickens. We have 7 turkeys currently and about 31 ducks. And I'm so thankful for those yard birds out in our yard because that is eggs, that is meat if we need it, it's fertilizer for our yard, and they bring us joy. So I'm very, very grateful for those. Number 11, I am grateful for the new skills that I learn in homestead life each and every day. And I try to bring some of that to each of y'all. When I learn something new, I want to present it to y'all so you can glean from what I have learned. Some of the things that I present is things I already knew. And then there are other things like trying out new recipes that I didn't know. So I'm always learning and gleaning. And part of that is the keto low carb diet, which is helping with my diabetes. Number 12, I'm grateful for our home. It is a small double wide mobile home. It is a 3-bedroom mobile home with 2 full baths. And I shared some of this information on a recent Homestead Happenings podcast, things that we need to get fixed on this and how we acquired this home. It is a 24 by 50 or about 1,200 square foot home. So we live in a very small space. 13 is thrift stores and antique malls. Y'all know I love going to the thrift stores. I love the fact that I can repurpose used items and make them my own. 14 is local small businesses. We do support local businesses, and I'm grateful for those that are in our area because we do try to avoid the big chain stores when possible. So mostly it's small restaurants, but occasionally it is a small locally owned business. Number 15 is the Amish community. We do a lot of bartering and buying from the Amish, and I'm grateful for fresh produce, organically grown, home canned goods, homemade aprons and tea towels that have been hand embroidered, my walking stick, my cutting boards, etc. And we learn so much from them. Number 16, that my work never ends. It's true, folks. A woman's work is never done. When I die, there will be a pile of work waiting for me. 17, that we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We have gone through some very dark, lean years in the past. We went through the cash for clunkers when my husband was working in auto parts. He lost his job. We had to get on food stamps for a while. I'm grateful that we do not depend on the government food stamp program, that we do not depend on government handouts other than my Social Security, which I paid into. So we are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel because we have become more self-sufficient. And I'm going to take a break and take a drink of water because I'm getting really froggy. I'm grateful for transportation, that we own our transportation outright and that it is dependable. 19, I am very, very thankful for friends that help us out. We have a friend that owns a dump truck, and he brought us some mulch, and the mulch was free. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And he's done a lot of things on our property before. So I'm very, very grateful for those friends that help us out when we need it. And we try to be the type of friend that can help others out as well. 20, I'm grateful for my parents, my siblings, my extended family. I'm not going to go into any details, but I'm very grateful from the stock that I came from. 21, I'm very grateful for clean clothes and bed sheets. Needless to say, that laundry does tend to build up, and I'm very grateful that I have a washer and dryer or a clothesline, which hasn't been put up, by the way, that I can hang laundry out on. So I'm very, very thankful for having that. I'm very thankful that we have central heat and air conditioning. With the autoimmune, I have trouble with heat and cold, so I'm very, very thankful for those things, even though it's not off grid. 23, I'm very thankful for electricity because I do a lot of cooking on an electric stove. Without the electricity, I would be cooking out on a makeshift grill using wood. So I can do that, but I'm very, very thankful for the electricity that runs all of our appliances and everything. 24 is books that inspire me and give me instruction. So I'm very grateful for those health books and for inspirational books that I like to read. And sometimes it's, a novel. So I like having books and I like cookbooks. 25 is movies that inspire me. Here lately, we have been watching a lot of old time movies, my husband and I, in the evenings. We like the Amish lifestyle movies. We like old westerns. We like Christian movies. We like the World War II movies, things like that give us a little downtime and we can enjoy each other's company. Number 26 is old family pictures, and number 27 is new family pictures. I enjoy going through old family pictures and seeing my family, my loved ones that are no longer here. And I love going through the new family pictures and seeing the loved ones that I don't get to see every day. But I do have a special wall just for those pictures. So I'm very, very grateful for that. 28 is rest. After a hard day's work, I am thankful for rest, that I am able to sleep most of the night. I can't say I sleep all night, but most of the night, and I get a good, restful rest. Our bodies need it, and I am grateful for it. Um, 29 is running water. I am grateful that we have a well and we have running water in our home. Not everybody has clean water, so I'm very, very grateful for that. Number 30, I am grateful that I'm a grandma and that I have grandchildren that I love dearly. And I wish I could spend more time with them because there's so many things that I want to tell them and teach them. Number 31, I'm thankful for all of the appliances, the washer, the dryer, the refrigerator, the stove, all those little appliances in the kitchen that really helps me get things done. So I'm very, very grateful and thankful to be able to own those because not everybody does. Number 32 is my neighbors. I'm very grateful that we have good neighbors on either side of us. Um, Number 33 are the farmers. I'm grateful for farmers that can get out into these fields and make a profit and produce things like cotton or soybeans or corn in our area. And there's other products that they produce as well in many other places like watermelons and just an array of variety. I'm thankful that they were able to work and to mass produce for people that go to the grocery stores. Number 34, I'm very grateful for clothing and shoes. There was a time when I didn't have a lot of money and I would go to a clothes closet and I would get clothes. And so I don't mind used clothes. I don't even mind used shoes, although I prefer new shoes. Um, but if I do buy used shoes, I need to be able to wash them. Uh, so I'm very, very grateful because with the weight loss, I lost a total of 75 pounds and I have maintained it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Um, I had to get rid of my wardrobe a couple of times, so I'm very grateful for that. Number 35, forgiveness. Forgiveness works two ways. I don't hold grudges with anyone. I try to forgive immediately. Sometimes forgiveness comes with breaking up friendships or relationships, and that's the downside of it, but it does not mean that I have not forgiven, and I hope that the other person has forgiven me as well. Number 36, my Bible, which is God's Word. It is my instruction book. I don't know where my life would be without it. Number 37 is oil lamps. It's a backup light source and heat source. And I have a massive collection starting with my dad's oil lamp that he read by. Number 38, I'm grateful for our fur babies, our pets. They're all rescues. Well, Monkey came to us on his own, but the two dogs are rescues and they keep us protected and loved on constantly. Number 39, my subscription friends, my subscribers. I am grateful for each and every one of you, and that goes along with my channel memberships. I am very, very grateful for all of the support that you give me. That means watching my videos to the end, liking, um, sharing them out when you can, leaving comments because everything means something to me. Number 40, I love poetry. I'm grateful for poets. Um, Poetry can take you out of a bad place and put you in a good place. Number 41, I'm grateful for creativity. God has given me the ability to be creative and I use it and I'm grateful that I have it. Number 42, flowers, bees, and birds. I love flowers. I love the bees that my neighbor is raising. He's raising honeybees. And I love the birds that visit. And when you go out to the flower bed and you see the birds and the bees and the butterflies all there together, it is just a beautiful sight to see. And without those, you couldn't believe in God. I'm sorry, but they do make you believe in God. Number 43 would be mountain streams and waterfalls. We lived in the mountains at one time and had a waterfall next to our property with a stream, and it was always a good place to go and relax and unwind, and it was also beautiful to the eyes. 44 is deer in the fields. Y'all, we have deer all around us, and I'm so grateful for that. Not only are they beautiful, majestic animals, but they can be meat on the table. Uh, 45 is state parks that preserve the land. I am so grateful that we live near a state park. We have two major state parks in our area, and it is a great place for family to go and just unwind and get back to nature. Number 46 is oxygen. Y'all, when I went through Cavovo pneumonia, I had to be on oxygen, and I was grateful to have that because my oxygen levels had dropped. But breathing clean air is really, really important to me. Number 47 would be puzzles and games. Again, another downtime thing that I enjoy doing. And I am thankful for the companies that put out the board games and the puzzles. 48 is empty glass jars. Empty glass jars means that we've had something to eat from the pantry, and I'm so grateful for those jars because they're reusable and they will hold food at some point. Number 49 is dirty dishes and laundry. So I'm very grateful for dirty dishes and laundry because that means we lived. Number 50 is maintaining the weight loss and my health. I'm grateful for that. I have lost a total of 75 pounds. I'm struggling to get past that, but I've gone, go down a couple of pounds and I'll gain back 4. It's a game, but I'm very, very grateful for that. And I'm grateful that my health is much better than it was when I first started my YouTube channel. For the challenge, I'm going to tag Tina at Life in the Piedmont, Ariel Viking, Handicapped Traveler, and Cynthia's Crafts and More. Thank you, my friends, for coming along. Let me know in comments what you're thankful for this year of 2025. Here's some content I think you might like. Thank you for visiting our homestead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hype, and share to help our small channel grow. See you next time for more simple living, frugal tips, and farmyard fun.